Hello everybody, welcome back to Cloud Wars Minute, our daily news and commentary show where if you give us 3 minutes, we'll give you some pretty unique insights into the greatest growth market the world has ever known. I wanted to talk today about the software company called Infor, which has been around for about 20 years doing industry-specific applications. 4 or 5 years ago, as they saw the cloud market really starting to take off, they converted all of their cloud suite or all of their applications over to the cloud, and they now call those the cloud suite. And earlier this year, their CEO Kevin Samuelson and their president and CTO Soma Somasundaram told me that Infor is currently with their industry cloud solutions and applications. We're on a $1 billion run rate for that. So a couple of things now. More recently, Infor has told me that they're projecting 20% growth rate for their SaaS business for this calendar year. And they said they've got 33 customers now spending more than $5 million with them in the trailing 12 months. And of those 33, the average spend per customer is $10 million. In addition, at the next tier down, they've got 474 customers spending at least $1 million with them in the trailing 12 months. And of those 474, the average spend is $2.5 million. The other number that was interesting had to do with Amazon and Amazon's R&D, because Infor is one of the smaller companies on the industry cloud top 10. They're not on the Cloud Wars top 10, but they're number 6 on the industry cloud top 10. They said that they are what Soma called riding on Amazon's annual R&D budget of $42 billion. They said between what Amazon spends in the cloud and what AWS is doing in the cloud, that so much of that is exactly applicable to what Infor is doing. So instead of having to spend, huge chunks of money on that, they can devote all of their R&D spending to their industry cloud applications. I thought there's, a couple things here. Infor is clearly much smaller than most of the other companies playing in this big space, with Oracle, Workday, SAP, Salesforce, ServiceNow, Microsoft, these much bigger companies. So Infor's got to move quickly. They've got to show that they can do things with a precision in the various industries that the other companies just can't match. And I do think that their relationship with AWS is pretty significant. The people at Infor say that they are the biggest software company customer of AWS. They use more of their services more broadly. So that's interesting. I'm going to have an article out later today where I'm going to talk about that in more detail based on an interview that I did last week with Soma, their CTO. So interesting look here at what I call the quiet giant in the industry cloud space, Infor. And I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Cloud Wars Minute. Have a wonderful day. Look forward to seeing you soon.